Hello. I'm going to speak softly again because it's wee hours of the morning and everyone's sleeping upstairs. I think I'll be sort of brief today. I have so much to say that I think I better not say too much. So mostly I get on the road again. Eric and I leave Lisbon. Before I leave Lisbon, though, I did want to make sure you had the name of the hostel where we stayed. I was very satisfied with it. Now, it's a hostel. It's not a hotel. And if you expect the accommodations of a hotel, it's not for you. But I couldn't have asked for better. It had a beautiful view on a place where I think you see me sitting there holding a beer. That's the patio, and there's a view all the way down to the river and beyond. It's right at the Alfama. It's within easy walking distance of that Largo. Really a wonderful place, and a hostel. You know, you can't beat the price. They spoke English, so there's a little bit of an advertisement. Go on a Saturday night if you can. They have at least they did when we were there. They put on quite a party on Saturday night. Well, to leave Portugal. This is supposed to be the Iberian Peninsula. Here's France. To leave Portugal, I could not find a way to do that on a day train. I didn't want to travel by train overnight because I wanted to see the land. And I actually had found a way to go from Lisbon to Merida. It was awkward, but there was a way to do that. But then when the time for the trip came closer, I realized that schedule was now gone. And although the train was there, I suspect that had to do with the austerity measures, maybe, that they cut back the service. I don't know. So that was eliminated. We had to leave Lisbon at about 11 o'clock at night, and that's the overnight train from Lisbon to Madrid. We had come in from France to Victoria, and then to Santiago de Compostela, and down to Lisbon, and if we had wanted to go to Madrid, we could have just stayed on that train and gone to Madrid. But we got off at Cáceres. It was 5 in the morning. The train station was empty, and we sat and waited for an hour or so before we could get the train to Merida. And during this time, it got daylight, so I actually begin to film details. When I get to Merida, there's a Roman aqueduct there that I didn't think I'd be able to see, but from the train we were able to see it. And then from Merida, the train goes on to Seville. Now, this could be extreme. If you look at these 7 minutes of video, you could find them extremely boring. I don't know. I mean, that was one of my principal purposes in this trip, was to see what the land looked like and see what people did with their land, how they farmed, how they plowed, how they built their stone walls. And I found it interesting. In Lisbon, we'd stayed there for 3 nights, I think, 4 days, which was a city stay. That's what most tourists probably do. That was the only time, by far, that was the longest that we spent in one spot. And really, after I had gone to the Museo de Artes Decorativas and Sintra, by that time, or Cascais, by that time the trip was was half over. And now we were on our way back. And I'll tell you more about Seville when we get to those videos. That won't, to those of you that are not just interested in looking at countryside, what you see filmed in Seville will be more interesting. Okay, I'm surely forgetting to tell you things, but that will do for today. See you next time.